Alright, I want to play a good warrior. I don't anticipate I'm going to get that opportunity, but I want to play a good warrior. How low has warrior gotten? Warrior's at 40.8%, and priest is at 42.4%, and paladin's at 44%. These are 3 of the 4 worst classes, so either way, you're gonna have to high roll if you want to do well, right? Good morning, what's up, B-Bart? I am probably the best warrior player in Arena on planet Earth. Oh, wow. I think these are the 2 best legendaries you can get. Inventor Boom and Nelly, the Great Thresher. Deck win rate? Nelly is the only card with a positive deck win rate. It's the only card. Inventor Boom is the 4th highest deck win rate with a 48.2% deck win rate. Now, you know, keep in mind, Warrior's win rate is about 40%, so those are still really exceptionally good cards. I guess it's like it costs 1 less and it doesn't require you to have the things, you know. The thing is, like, I don't know if I've ever cast a Nelly that hasn't immediately got hexed. You know? Nelly's fun. Yeah, Nelly's good. It's just like you play it, you get a ton of cards, and you win the game, or your opponent hexes it and you lose the game. Boom. It's kind of like, can't really hex it. I gotta get the big mechs. Sometimes the big mechs don't go where you want. They're all pretty fun. I actually think Cthulhu is fun. I think if Cthulhu... I mean, it would need to shuffle in good things. It should shuffle in good things. It's like everything costs 5, right? If all the cards it shuffled in were like cast when drawn, and then it added Cthulhu to your hand, maybe that would be too good. So cast when drawn, and then draw a card, and then shuffle Cthulhu in after. I think that would be cool. Not Cthulhu, I'm not going to take Cthulhu. It's too bad. All the cards it gives you are bad. And I actually cast a Cthulhu against somebody, and the Cthulhu didn't even kill them. It didn't even clear their board or kill them. I cast Cthulhu in this meta. I won the game, but it took me another 2 or 3 turns after casting an active Cthulhu. That's sort of the status of the meta. I'm going to take Boom because it's cool. I think you're probably going to win maybe plus or minus 1 game probably from Nelly. But if Boom is great in your deck is probably better than like an average deck with a Nelly, for example. Like if Boom's the best card in your deck, then your deck is probably good. It's probably better than Nelly is. These are terrible. They don't do anything. I'm gonna take Shield Shatter, I guess, and pray I can clear a board for 0 mana or something. There's a big mech for us, though. As long as it's just me. Has my hearing become, like, super powerful? I feel like it's too loud. It's only giant mechs, right? Resurrect 2 friendly mechs that cost 5 or more. They immediately attack random enemies. So a deck that wants big, stinking mechs probably, wants a Deconstructor, right? Oh, man. I guess I have to take Omega Assembly. Because I could get a big mech even if I don't get enough offered. I think we'll get enough offered, but if you don't, I'll take Blood Boil Brute. It's expensive, but it's okay. The issue is my deck is already expensive, and I want to draft a few more expensive cards. But I don't want a Lab Patron, and a Tar Lord's like expensive too, and also not good. Summon the highest cost minion from your hand, then deal 5 damage to it. Kind of cool with the mech package, but could be bad with Dr. Boom. Like, it could be an uncastable card. Let's take the Quality Assurance and try to pick up a couple of taunts. Kind of like having 1 Warpath. Okay. I know a guy. Could be a big, expensive mech. Another I know a guy. Could be another big, expensive mech. I think Card Grader with Inventor Boom could be cool. Find one of your big mechs or find the Boom. Little combo piece, but I think we'll take it here. We'll go Athletic Studies. if I already had a Bridge Riff or two. If I had two Bridge Riffs, I'd always take Chorus Riff. If I had one Bridge Riff, I think it would probably be correct to take Chorus Riff here, but we don't have it, so. Choose a friendly mech. Summon a copy of it that attacks a random enemy and then dies. I mean, I could split the claw machine. I have a lot of cards that kind of don't do anything. It's kind of a cute card, but like if it's not good in this deck, it's what deck would it ever be good in? Or if it's not good in the deck we're trying to build. Maybe I'm just supposed to take the crane. The crane's just good. All right, there's our target dummy. So you really want target dummy. Claw machine's okay. Containment unit. Those are the cards you want to bring back. I will take another, or I will take a Drake. I will not take another Shield Shatter. Like the Imbued Axe. What about the Juggernaut? Kind of like the Juggernaut. A couple of Taunt Discovers. We want to draw them. It's a mech, but it's not a mech I'll bring back, so that's good. Used to be. It was originally a 5-mana 3/6, I think, or a 4/6. Maybe it was a 4/6. Nah, I think it was a 3/6. I don't actually know. Draw a weapon. I don't have any weapons. Let's take a removal spell. You could take Tram Mechanic too, maybe. I like this card a lot. I could take War Gear, but I don't want to bring War Gear back. I think this card's just really good. There's the Rush Mech that puts bombs in the enemy deck. Yeah, that card's really bad to draft, but really good to resummon. Really, really fun. I'd probably take one for the meme, but that card's really bad. Containment Unit, however, is a good card and works with my Inventor Boom. I'm gonna take Importer. I think you can get Garrosh's Gift. I'm not sure, but that or a Brawl or a Trial or, you know, Fires of Zinashari's fun. There's things we can do. Need things to do before, you know, super late game. First pick, I would always take Tidal Revenant. I do think Fool would be okay in this deck. I love Tidal Revenant. The issue is our deck's just heavy, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I could run one more big card, but it's not a mech. Juggernauts get better in multiples. I think I'll take it. See an argument for Revenant, though. Love Ghost Rider. I think I just gotta take a Blast Charge, though. Start a draft and first 3 cards are Raid Boss, Onyxia, and 2 Wolves. Do me a favor and queue it, not me with that. 7-mana trial on stream soon? Too expensive? Pardon me? I'm being asked what now? Well, glad I took the Juggernaut, because I have 3 Inoa guys and 3 Juggernauts. Troublemaker probably too good to pass here, even though we just celebrated our Inoa guys. Second Excavate. I think I'll actually grab this. Reef Walker's probably better, but I do want to grab a chunk of armor for things like Drake, Shield Shatter. Bulk up? Man, I'm going to be able to add so many giant taunts to my hand. Kind of want the taunt. I'll just take the Apple Bomb. With 3 Juggernauts, when in doubt, I think just grab a taunt. Too good to pass. Deck's too heavy. There's the big shitter. Should take the Sword Eater. Should really take the Sword Eater. If we have any desire to have this deck do any semblance of anything, success, resembling success, we should take the Sword Eater. If I didn't have these 3 cards, and these were just, you know, an Anima, a Bellowing Flames, and a whatever, you know, fucking 3/3 rush or something for 3, I would just take the big thing and kind of meme it. What is this curve? Man, almost all my decks, my curve is like, you know, like 1 or 2 1s, like 7 or 8 2s, 6 or 7 3s, 3 or 4 4s, and a couple of cards like here. This deck is structured differently. So would the deck be better if we had Nelly? I don't think so. I actually don't think so. I think this deck needs the meme potential because it's a low quality deck. It's probably an above average warrior. but minus the legendaries, probably an average warrior. And it's just like, you're not really going to win games with a Nelly that gets hexed or a Nelly that gets frozen. At least this way we can kind of go over the top of some people in some games. Going in with the threes. I think this deck is probably a 3-win max. Half your deck is 1 and 2 drops. Yeah, but they're not really 1 and 2 drops. Like, I know a guy is a card that costs 1 that gets us ideally a 2 or a 3 or a 4 or a 5. For our deck, probably ideally gets us a 3 drop. But sometimes it's going to offer us 3 6 drops, you know? Athletic Studies, kind of similar. Omega Assembly, like you never want to cast it on 1, you want to cast it on turn 10. So it's a card that costs 1 that I wouldn't count as a 1 drop. Bulk Up, Blast Charge, Man the Cannons, Warpath. Like none of these are cards you play on 1 or 2. Even Quality Assurance. I actually only have like 3 or 4 cards I can play before turn 4 that actually proactively do something. This is one of them. And it's either the best or second best draw for us right now behind Salesman, probably. Half your penis is half your penis. Think about that. Half my penis is half my penis. You're right about that. The other half is purple for some reason. That ain't good. That ain't good for business. That ain't good for the penis business. Alright, let's see. Good card. Not quick drawn, but good card that conceivably could hold some buffs from Juggernaut.
Candle Mudslider.
Candle Mudslider. Hope I draw a 3-drop this turn. Although I don't think is very likely.
That was an error.
You have to cycle of Hatred as the 6th card. Yeah, most Demon Hunter decks are very, very consistent. Very, very similarly, very, very powerful and very, very similar. They all kind of have the same 20 cards. Cycle, Wolves. Raid Boss is probably rarer than Zilliag or any of those type of cards. Putting the draft on hold. It's too difficult to choose the best card every time, and I'm tired. Take a break. Take a little breather. Red likes roast chicken and taters. He doesn't like green colored food. I like baby spinach and arugula. I mean, I don't like it, but like I'll eat it. Sure. I like green M&Ms. Yeah. All right. I don't want him brewing that sucker back. All 3 cards are amazing cards every time. Well, just draft Warrior, and then you won't have that many amazing cards. Broccoli is actually very delicious when roasted. Green M&Ms. I'm just kidding. That don't count. You add salt to the veggie, and it's like, shippy! Good to see a Tobogganator. A Les and Tobogganator. Together at long last. Do you think I should buy another top loader binder to load up with magic cards? Either? I like broccoli and peas, but green beans can get the fuck out of here. Why the hate? What the hell? Oh, he discovered it? What in tarnation?
Candle Mudslider.
Positioning wasn't the best. Green beans taste like watery rubber.
Hope you don't have
You know, sometimes you gotta put a rubber in your mouth. How far did the DK run go? 7 wins. I would say, in my opinion, in my estimation, it exceeded my expectations. I was pretty... what the fuck? I was pretty impressed.
I have things you never knew you wanted.
Not bad? No, I didn't think it was bad at all.
Just use more.
Why didn't I not understand what this card does?
I don't have enough mana.
Whatever. Who cares? Who really cares? What would he use here? Tidal Wave? To get out of range of Tidal Wave, this is already out of range of Lightning Storm? This could get out of range of Fire Alley, though. I could have chopped this guy first, then traded, then shot, right? That would have been the play. Would have been the prudent play. Actually annoying that he has these cheap minions because they block the Troublemaker potentially. I mean, we're still pretty good spot here, but
Those were priceless.
I'm subbed to this streamer that has a lot of emotes in scuffed versions as follower emotes. That's funny. Scufffish has seen things. That's so funny. I like it. Can you imagine? Oh man, that's like one of the best things I've seen on Twitch. We just have scuffed versions of it. These sub emotes. Oh, what a disaster. It's probably like, this guy played this so poorly. I can... We have this. Yeah, that one's going soon. That one's going soon. All right, let's queue up. We gotta win. I think we're, you know, we're fighting hard. I'm gonna fill up my water though. Yeah, my knees.
Garrosh versus Illidan.
This ends now! Victory or death!
Hmm. Okay, wrong end of the curve.
Greetings. Evil draws close.
I'm chewing up some bread.
Looks like your luck is running out.
Treat.
Time grows short. Astonishing.
I mean, we got lucky drawing the deconstructor last game. We did not get what we needed this game. He's got to be like, oh, he's holding 4 brawls.
How can I help you?
I could chop that. Sure.
A diet high in hunger.
Don't worry, Poet, you can get 100% royalties for the revenue generated from that emote, which will be 0. That's a good one. Compare it copies Gigafin. It doesn't spit the minions out when it dies. Really? I don't play standard. Got my cheeks clapped by a Reno warrior, shoved up 12 TNTs. Afterwards, he added me and tossed me his Discord. When I joined the channel, he was in the blasted TNT. He blasted TNT by AC/DC. I respect that. A hater of you? A troller of men? And perhaps women alike? An equal opportunity troller? I think that was all. How many follower emotes do people have? I think you can have a ton, can't you? Chris Crab. And it's called Chris Crap. Man, I like this guy. Is he really funny? It seems like
We'll cut
really funny.
right to the chase.
Chris Crap. Where's my board going? What's going on here? Stop that. Explosions imminent. Oh my god, I almost spilled my water. Poet, I bought a couple of old bordered foil cards. Oh my god.
Private Shorty is the best.
What's your legendary do? I never pick warrior. He resurrects 2 friendly mechs that cost 5 or more, and they immediately attack random enemies. So, like, it'll resummon this thing. It's gonna hit me for a lot. But I need to get it down. What is this, 8? I'm looking up something.
Use a fresh coat of paint.
Time grows short.
Okay, did he trade? What happened here? The wolves? What did I get? I didn't even look. Caliparo? The fartist. Play those. Play this. Just hit the 4-1. Don't hit his face.
You gonna cry?
That didn't work. It's a troublemaker with extra steps. Yeah, but you can get bigger things. But yeah, you do have to work pretty hard to to get things. But if you're getting containment units and say test dummies and stuff, that's pretty good. But it is sort of like why does this card require 0 setup? It's time to trade here. You want to draw, don't you? You love drawing. Mr. Norm McDonald wasn't following, and yet now he is. Huh? Oh, he has a million cards. He probably doesn't want to draw. If I buff it, it's just kind of bad for me. I don't remember what the last spell he cast was. Was it a coin? It's really good to hold the buffs.
Barrel thrown. Explosions. Barrel thrown. Explosions.
I'm gonna put my faith in the taunts, which might be misguided. Still need a second mech, which I don't think maybe I'm just never gonna be able to do that. So I could play like a testing dummy. If I drew a testing dummy and the 3/2 was alive, I guess I could. You have mechs on board? Yeah, I have to get mechs that cost 5 or more. These cost 4, so they're not relevant to the inventor boom discussion. I need a big mech. Summon buffed ones. No, original stats. So we would get a 6/6 containment unit, and that's it.
Time grows short.
2 echoes and excavate. I don't like that because you don't develop anything. You clear the board, you get rid of your way to clear the board. He develops a new board, and then you have to make the same exact play next turn.
Let me stay away.
Well, it's kind of good, but kind of bad, because I really thought I was gonna use this. Not quite as good. Could play this, kill this, and then Inventor Boom is kind of online. So not another, not great card to work with the bouncer. This is actually a pretty crazy card to get back to. There's no way I have time to cast all this. Norm was funny and Seinfeld is elite. Where would we rank Jerry Seinfeld as a comedian? I think for stand-up, I would rank Norm higher. Or like guest appearances, but Norm never did anything like the Seinfeld TV show, right? Well, I actually do shrink his attack a little bit. Draw taunts. Do I have any small taunts? I have 2 big taunts, and I have no small taunts. God damn it. Just play this card. I'm gonna die to his weapon. I guess what I can do, I don't have to use this one, right? I mean, does doing 2 to it even matter? I guess getting 2 armor kind of matters more than dealing 2 to this matters. He dated a very young girl. Shouldn't we cancel him? Jerry Seinfeld? Probably. We should just like blanket cancel everyone. Just for starters. Cancel Jerry Seinfeld. Worst tweets of Ernst's teenage girlfriend from the 90s. He picked up in Central Park when she was a senior at the private Nightingale Bamford School in Manhattan. He was 38. He was 17. Ugh. I was riding by the university trying to like, you know, the other day, and the college kids looked so young to me. I was like, I gotta get out of here. And they must have been, I don't know, 18, 19? Someone was probably 20 years old. Like, what are these youngsters doing? M. Brock, thank you for the 12 months. Appreciate that very much, sir. Very much indeed. Can I do this? What if it's like a poison thing? Do this in hero power again.
I wonder.
They're alive.
Turned my guy into a banana. What model of tricycle do you ride? I don't ride one of those. I'm a four-wheeler kind of guy. Do I have a dune buggy around town? Remember that talking dune buggy? But he never did he say words or did he just make weird noises? What was his name? Hubcap or something? Talking dune buggy cartoon. His name was Speed Buggy. Speed Buggy original videos. Closing credits and theme song. How come they were just Scooby-Doo?
Time grows short.
Speed Buggy. It's the worst thing I've ever. Speed Buggy full episodes. Wow. Like, what? Oh, come on, Alez, cut this up. Come on, we got memes to make here. It's like precursor to Beavis and Butthead over here, this guy. Perjury.
These butts are booming.
These butts are booming. Would you rather ride a tricycle to meet a date or pay $20 for an Uber? $20 for an Uber. I don't want to be all sweaty. Can you imagine being your age and having a 17-year-old girlfriend, having to talk about TS, Taylor Swift, and Ice Spice, and watching TikToks on the train while having to pay for all the frozen yogurts? I can imagine that. And I won't say that seems like necessarily a living hell, but it definitely seems closer to a living hell than a healthy, fulfilling relationship. It doesn't seem good.
These bats are booming.
You're in my school now. Risky. Nothing risky when you're getting frisky. Actually, a lot of things are risky. Sexually transmitted diseases are on the rise. You're too rich, I'm canceling my sub. Well, I'd have to buy a tricycle at your suggestion, and that would be more expensive than an Uber. Unless I bought one that was all, like, rusted over and probably kill me. And considering I go on, like, one date every, 3.5 years, it's just not feasible to buy a trike. It wouldn't pay for itself until 15 years. He's obscenely rich. He was privately wealthy as an ice cream salesman before he even started streaming. Could you imagine being obscenely rich like a Les? Generational wealth, they're calling it. Hostess snack cakes money, they say he's got. Enough to buy as many Swiss cake rolls as his heart contents. Can a heart content? Can a heart be content? Shit, I knew it. You didn't know shit. And you never will. Not with that attitude. Not with Baron von RedBeard pulling the wool over your eyes. Tricking you, as it were. They don't call it generational wealth anymore. They're calling it having a Les walking around money. Oh! They've gotten less clever with it, I see. Alright. I have 2 excavates. Drawing cards is good. I can play this next turn. Alright, let's be responsible with the first pick, and then we can be irresponsible with the second pick. Yeah, that's fine. Get on the AI boom or snipe some crypto rug. Pull. We can all get rich, no? Yeah, I think so.
Sing along. You know.
I think that's the way to do it. Don't know what any of those words mean unless... Oh, I'm glad I'm not the only one. That's why we need Chuck here. Fellow boomer to be confused by the Zoomer lingo of the youngsters in chat. Other than no. I hear that one a lot. I either have a cut on my finger or some dried ketchup. There's a hole where the thing was. Probably a cut then. Wish I had infinite riches. I'd pay for the rights to remaster Knights of the Old Republic and build a pet sanctuary mansion. Then fund the scientific discovery of eternal life for Red. I don't want eternal life. So you've sort of become a supervillain in this telling of the tale, forcing me to live forever against my will. What I think would be particularly unappealing about it is when, the Earth disappears. Do I have more dragons? I kinda do. I don't have enough dragons, though, huh? Oh, I should just take the taunt. Okay, let's think about this for a second. I have 1. I have the 4, so that's 2. I'd have to discover 2 more. Alright, that's probably not happening. But I do have 3 cards that buff taunts. When the Earth, when the sun expands and becomes a red dwarf and then a white dwarf or whatever, and the Earth just disappears and I'm stuck floating in hyperspace. Oh, I don't want that. Not again. I'm never going back to hyperspace. Geronimo! I guess I hold this for some sort of mech at some point. Immunity from dying from old age. You can still be euthanized one day if you choose. Well, I don't want that responsibility. Then I'm gonna go to hell when I die. You know what I mean? They're gonna be like, oh well, you chose this. They're gonna be like, well, you know, hate to break it to you, but you're dead. It just doesn't do anything. Or it does more.
I bring the rhythm to Ronald.
Red, you're being ridiculous. Ridiculous. It's a Harry Potter spell. I'd pay that lady for Bossy back, an offer she could never refuse. And then I'd give him the eternal life cure too. Well, he would never be able to make that choice, though. And I wouldn't choose it for him. Let me, Ooh. RedBeard, am I the oldest in chat? Is Dreads here? Maybe not. Maybe not quite as old as, you know, we may have thought. I don't know though, I don't know everybody's age. I do know you gotta be, I think 13 or older per Twitch's TOS guidelines, you know, you can't be... You can't be under 13. How old are you these days, Jordy? 56? I am Mal'Ganis, and I am eternal. I'm the same age as you, RedBeard. Well, I'm sorry for both of us, but at the same time, you know, it could be worse, right? Could be worse. Okay, I did a little bit of sorting. That's all I can do for now. What the shit? Did he eat? What did this wretched little worm get up to? Could have had another dragon for Kazaka-san.
I have things you never knew you wanted.
I was 57 on Star Wars Day. Jordy's birthday is May 4th. I didn't need Star Wars Day as a reminder because I remember his birthday. Out being... What the hell? Out being, you know...
Those were priceless.
For the imp's gambit.
So flippin' annoying, dude. There's like 8 minions in there. Have I only played the one? I've only played the one, right?
Barrel thrown. Explosions imminent.
You played it right into Puppet Theater. Yeah, well, we have to. What am I gonna do? Not play my minions? What the hell? That's crazy. I'm gonna just skip all my turns from now until the end of time. I'm 39, but 40 years old. Oh no. What is this guy doing? Not taking his turn, that little worm. Yes, I can't do that. First you play, and then you lay. God damn it, I was thinking, I hope he doesn't Shadow Word ruin me. Isn't the stupidest shit that's ever happened, but it's gotta be up there, man. Oh, that's a bad one to have in the pool. There's no guarantee I'm gonna get it back. Actually, both of these are kind of scuztastic. 5 rockets. Do I get to shoot the thing that comes out like on every other card? I forget. I think I do, right? Alez could be the King of England. Alez could be the King of England. I'm not entirely sure how it works over there, but I can definitively say that he has my vote. He has my vote for king. And I shall be his hairy, they have children? They have children over there? Whoa. Not gonna lie, I wasn't expecting to get value out of that piece of crap card. Not even the King of Hampshire. What is Hampshire? Loaded in my images. Um, 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 um. Deck with 4 excavates would be much better.
You gonna cry?
Could have gone better. It's a place in England. What's up, smelly head? Interesting. So if I play this, what if I warpath 5 times? I probably kill that. I could miss 2 50-50s. I wouldn't die, I would just be close to dying. That feels like a risk worth taking.
You gonna cry?
Don't even gotta sweat it. Dad of the Year nominee in chat. Is that me? Well, won't lie, I will say I was expecting it. It does feel, I don't know if deserved is the right word, but definitely deserved.
They're alive.
Thank you. I accept the nomination.
Amidst the flames, only we shall remain.
Cry, baby!
Chuck is my dad. He's talking about himself. Chuck seems like he'd make a good father. Huh, another kaboom lad would be okay. Font of Magic. Wait, this is a mythic. Oh, they're back. I think this is guaranteed lethal, isn't it?
Astonishing.
They're alive.
Ain't it just lethal? The shit dragon was buffed.
Brother, oh dear.
I totally forgot about it. Which dragon? Oh, this one? Sleepy Dragon? Yeah, that used to be a 412. That used to be a 412. Dude, we absolutely clobbered him with our cool Dr. Boom deck. No? Alez said, you know, couldn't be done. There was no hope. No chance. And yet here we are. Further twirling towards greatness. Priest feels like a good matchup for us. We just kept, I mean, he left up the Troublemaker. That was super greedy. He shot us with an Alexstrasza and then just pushed like 8 damage and then left up a Troublemaker. That seemed short-sighted. I said nothing. Of course, I'm generally pessimistic. Due to your worm-like nature, sorry. They don't call me the worm for nothing. And they don't call me the worm because of my dancing skills, although they probably could. I feel like keeping that spell is actually kind of reasonable for a deck that just has nothing to do really. But if I could find a
Use some sludge.
Sword Eater, it could be reasonable. I also think maybe I should have already used this. I'm gonna try to Pandaren Importer to kill this. Wow, my only 3-drop. The only 3-drop in my deck. Wow, Rancor or Aftershocks will cost 3 and deal 3. But for this board, maybe Rancor? Alright, it's kind of greedy, but let's see. Maybe I gain a little bit of armor. Looks like it should be somewhat feasible at some point of the game. Okay.
This will break your fall.
I sub to a channel that's a guy who goes out and films stray cats on the street. The videos have no thumbnails or editing. They're only a few minutes long and get millions of views. The guy's little job is to roam around. Little job. He's probably extremely rich from it. He's found out how to cheat life. Well, you just gotta go around filming cats. No? Is that all? So Aftershock would have allowed me to kill these. I would have 8 less health. I could shield shatter here as well. Could be okay. If you place another minion here, I think I'm going to. Tap. They'll taparoo. Wait, I got 2 etched foil raised by giants? What?
Rotten to my core.
See the guy that picks them up and hugs them? There's one like that on Instagram. Sometimes you gotta hug. +1/+1. Ignite. Ignite, ignite, ignite. It's cost 6? I don't have a taunt? How? How can one man not have a taunt? And now we start to play the game. People on the internet gotta be so careful with animals and locations and shit. Like, people started terrorizing the cats from that feeder cam. The world is a cesspool. Who was terrorizing the cats? He's like, I gotta kill his, Gotta kill his taunts. Do I want 2 of those slumbering giants? What else was in there? You shouldn't terrorize cats or humans. But if you're going to, and you're going to terrorize a human, pick dreads. People set up the animal so it looks cool, but it's actual torture for views. No, not actual torture. Come on, no one's doing that. Tortoise. I'm gonna hold off on that. They're coming out on different turns. How many turns? How do I see how many turns? 5 turns? 6 turns. The reason as to why Arena's disabled, you probably just have to refresh. If you're playing on Mac, you haven't been able to use the shop for a while, I think. And you have to like buy a run on your phone and then you can open it up. How'd you get 2 of them? I used bulk up, which is a way to get 2 of them.
Mysterious orb. What is your wisdom?
Freezing? Pack tactics? So many awful potential outcomes for me here. Could be something. Has 8 nethers in hand. He might. He very well might. I figured it might be hidden meaning. I didn't want to give him a free 3. Explosive, yeah. If he didn't have those, I think there'd be an argument to do what? I'm not sure. I mean, I didn't really mind that. He either has his Gul'dan or, I mean, that'd be a pretty risky move if you haven't drawn your Gul'dan yet. What's my taunt card? It's the blast charge. So I could hit.
This is unsafe.
Or let's hit here.
Unsafe.
I'll heal here.
Drink your blood. It's a flash time to feast.
I mean, he's got the minions, but not through the death battles. It's just I can't do anything against Gul'dan. I just feel like that isn't super common, but like the games you play against the warlocks that beat you, like that's the exact, you know, structure, and then you just can't do anything. He might have Nimsy, and he drew all the big ones before Nimsy, though. I guess that's possible.
I'll start this show.
2/20/20 should help. I mean, I'm sure they'll just die for like 1 mana. He's got 47 cards in the end. But maybe. You know, you might be right. What's this, like an abyssal or something? Set him low.
Almost out of time.
If only these were mechs. You could just throw. I mean, I guess they'd summon dormant. If only they were mechs, it could be summoned undormant. I kept this bucket rants and play this back when I want any living creature to go to sleep. Poet. Bucket rants? Buckets? I missed a bucket. Not one I really want to bring back. I have no taunts. Let's do this. I'm not sure what I'm looking for. Taunts? No, I have taunts. I don't want to play those. Let's play this.
Solves any
Just
problem.
get him out of the deck. Try to get the juggernauts, all the juggernauts. What did he burn from me? Did he burn my, oh shit. It's kind of bad. Okay, burn, oh lord, man the cannons. Sword eaters. What's happening? Guy hacking? I hate this game. God, I hate it.
Barrel thrown. Explosions imminent.
Armor up, soldiers.
Okay.
Engaging TC-130 into dislocator. And now, the premiere act. Me! Enjoy your trip!
Oh. Hopefully it doesn't have another MCT.
They're alive! Alive!
Toys are much more fun to breed.
Reborn. Rush. Guess I can rush like that, maybe.
Job's done.
Wild game? I mean, this is Hearthstone, right? Like, this is the Hearthstone experience. Might be dead. Might be casting a Wretched Queen into a, no tap. Still doesn't have his Gul'dan, or what? Can I ever kill him here? I feel like yes. It's one way. That's one way to do it. Alright, I mean, we beat the Red Bull. Go back to your other job. Being a matador, why don't you? Why don't you go be a matador somewhere? GG, you know what, Jordo? We did our best. God damn, it was pretty good. 4 wins, 0 losses, and another game of Hearthstone Arena about to be queued up. Red, you're so good at Hearth. It's like you'd be an F1 driver. I am an F1 driver. What do you think I do when I'm not streaming? I drive an F1 automobile. All right, let's queue up. Battle time, poet. A Uber driver. Not too hard. Too much traffic. I prefer the streets the tracks and F1.
Garrosh versus Thrall.
For Doomhammer. Victory or death!
Hmm. I am here.
What now?
What are we doing?
I must choose.
I'm gonna play the 3, play the 6. Let's take that one because I'm not gonna coin out the 3, but it looks like I'm gonna coin out the 4s. Sorry, I'm back now.
Could you repeat?
Could you? Wow, he's tempoing that out. And I am sitting
I
here
have things you
without a way to kill it.
never knew you wanted.
Lose up to 5 armor. Your next mech costs that much less. I think I actually just want a shield block here. I have some cards that care about it. Shield Shatter, Drake. I need to find my my mechs. Funny, actually, I was kind of excited this couldn't get hexed, but a card I got from I know a guy getting hexed would probably be better than my containment unit or my dummy getting hexed because I don't have that many options for this card.
Those were priceless.
I would have coined this out, I think.
Wind and breath.
1, 2. Man, this is good. Nothing else does anything here. Alright, coin this out and hope. I get the Divine Shield, I kill the poison, and I stop him from getting a spell. Just not really sure what I do next turn, and I do have to take 6 this way. I'd like another Warpath. So I have to coin this out, but that doesn't even die. So many, like, things that are almost good. Maybe I can get the turtle. I mean, what am I supposed to do? I'm just gonna die. I mean, I got it all. I ain't got the time. How many times seen that exact board state this meta? That's like a lot. Just to be fair, they don't always have this one. Good news, I have this card, and there's absolutely positively no possible way you could have an answer for a card like this.
Could you repeat that?
Garrosh versus Thrall.
For Doomhammer, victory or death!
Can I keep that again? It would have worked out if I wasn't dead on turn 5. I don't have cards that can prevent me from being dead on 5. I could play the Stonehill and then still end up with another taunt minion. We were Drake that match. We were Drake in that last match. Like better to pick up the taunts now, buff them. Taunt, taunt, taunt.
The calm before the storm.
Out of my jungle!
Let's take the Talon. Could find our boom. Could find a troublemaker. I mean, we'll find something. Could eat a Hex. I actually think there is value in that. Use it to eat the Hex.
Barrel thrown. Explosions imminent.
Storm after storm.
Play that. And that. Could just play this. Let's just play this. Do lose a taunt, but we're losing a taunt either way. Maybe next turn we can play this and this. And I guess this one's gonna be dead. Trades one, he free trades the other one. I trade one, I chop the other one. Or I trade one,
Barrel thrown. Explosions imminent.
We ate one devolve. What can I do next turn? 6 and 1. I'd probably want to play the 4 first. Could be 4-1 and see if I got rush. Worst part of having leftover pizza from dinner is the way it calls to me from the fridge. It can be a difficult aspect of it.
Everybody's happy till the muck starts walking.
Okay, so I play the 4. To buff, what, 2 cards? 3 cards. I guess I just want to see if I get rush or poisonous. I guess I could play this one. Rock's kind of nice. Keck W does the shaman have a hex? Keck W. I mean, they shouldn't always have one, right? Rawl's Gift is the best by far? I think so. I think so. I don't think it's in like the top 10 probably dumbest shaman cards though, to be fair.
Garrosh versus Jaina.
Summons a whole lot of bullshit? Yeah. I mean, that is what it is, you know. If you're still playing Hearthstone at this stage of this meta, you kind of have to expect a totally shit product, which is probably what you can expect at the start of most metas. You also have to expect to get scammed by every shaman and every death knight you face, and to never have success if you're playing those classes. If you're playing something other than those classes.
Any problem?
let's do this. Yeah, 5 or more armor, so I'm gonna copy of this. Possible. Thrall's gift giving Hex and Storm is BS. Didn't they change it? Did they change it to Bolt or did they change it to Storm? Oh, it's Lightning Storm, right? You're right. Ooh, I could play this turn. Yeah, I should take that so I don't just get free farm. Dragon? Mech. Take the bigger thing. Yeah, Jaina's gift should have polymorph, it seems like. Instead of like arcane intellect or frostbolt, it should have like fireball. I guess they kind of want different mana costs though, right? Is part of it. Who the hell is that? That's not a real person. Sorry, I was doing a little bit of sleeving. I'll just do this last one. What is that? Wait, it's just a regular swamp. Alright, if I keep my armor, I can summon a copy of this card. Be pretty strong. One more. I'm making progress. Oh no, he's gonna hit me for 1. Frickin' heck, dude. 2 more. Okay, I'm gonna believe. I'm gonna believe. Just let me keep 5. I beg of you. Can someone remind me why Hex is 3 and Polymorph is 4? I mean, cards don't have to be the exact same mana cost when they do similar things. Especially back when they were first designing cards, when there was more class identity. Certain classes had more access to a single target removal, and as a result, like, some of it was some of it cost a little more. It's kind of like a sense of balancing, a system of balancing. But Hex went up to 4, I think, for a while. And then back down. It was 3, and I think they changed it to 4. And then it went back down to 3. So Hex has actually changed a bit. He just refuses. But you know what? I refuse too, okay? I refuse too. Our armor, we got a little scammer here. What the hell? Okay, so what can I do? 4? I can deal 4 to everything. Kills most of his stuff. He's gonna play Grand Finale, and I'm not gonna be able to touch that. I don't have a brawl, so I'm kind of dead. I guess he'll have to trade off his stuff into my stuff without freezing my guy. He's gonna gain 8 though, huh? Sorry, 360. I think that's all we can do. MGL Revolution. Thank you for your follow.
Magic is not a toy.
Okay, he didn't grand finale us. I guess that's nice. And take his health. He's trying to set it up again. What do I do about that? Go 2-2. This is awkward again. It sucks having a bad deck because you just can never make good plays. Just play this too, but I have to kill this. And I can't play this. I don't want to trade there because his space damage is just being completely irrelevant. You don't kill anything, so he only gets 2. Well, we have a taunt, so he just trades them all in. Gets as many elementals as he wants, basically. Like a better way to do this. Okay, you know what? I would do things in the mostly right order.
I must choose.
Ready to fight for a better future?
Saved. I mean, we were fine. Like, we're not like dead or anything, but this works out much better for us. The good news is this is gonna work out much better for us. Wind Fury. Just need 1 to hit here. No big deal. Not good. Not great. Okay. Well, it could have gone better. Who gave me a sub? That was me. Actually, you can check in your events. Rush. Oh. Yeah. I guess. Not so sure about that. Alright, need to get this down, this down. Cobalt. Guess I could just play these. They put a lot more pressure on him. In your at the top of your Twitch chat, there's like a little alerts thing with a little red circle and a white number. You can see just who gifted you a sub. My guess is Portgaz if I'm playing the odds. Portgaz.
Halt, citizen.
We do have lethal. We have lethal with either one, right? 18. This one requires me to click less. Some guy, Portgaz. Thanks even if he's not here. Man, Portgaz was here earlier. I don't know if he's still here. But if you see him, make sure you thank him. Sometimes he leaves his stream on when he goes to the gym, I think. He goes to do working out. He does workouts. Lifting of the weights. Shimmying of the weights. Orgaz, I thought he might be. I didn't want to call him out, you know. But there's the man to thank, Ted.
Garrosh versus Rexar.
Let the hunt begin. Victory or death!
Don't want those things, I don't think. I'm on the night shift schedule now. I feel like I'm perma falling asleep no matter what I do. Yeah, that shouldn't happen. You should call the doctor. You should call the doctor. It's good for next turn. That's a mech demon, but it kind of sucks. 6, so I'd coin out. Man, these blow. Ugh. I guess I'm just gonna take this. Another thing that could be good to get in the boom pool. I've already got 2 things that are good, but I don't know, man. Warpath? Man, look at my hand. Alright, I'm gonna YOLO it. I'm gonna YOLO it. Yeah, I'm on the night shift. I really don't feel that tired most of the time these days. I feel like what hurt me, and you know, my schedule's pretty. My streaming schedule's pretty consistent. My sleep schedule kind of fluctuates a bit around that. But when I'm taking more naps, if I take a nap, I feel like it screws me up more. I feel like the naps, while wonderful and refreshing, can be the real killers.
I don't have enough mana.
If I hit here, this goes down to this goes down to an appropriate amount in which to cast. So if you're having a tough time with the overnight schedule, I would say naps are bait. Yeah, it's better to stay off of them, and you'll sleep better, and you'll need them less, I think. For me, I was sleeping like 3, 4, 5 hours after the stream, and then being up most of the day. It's kind of like watching streams and going to the market and whatnot. And then I would come back, I would sleep from like, 6 to 8, 6 to 9, 7 to 8 or 9. Like I get another hour or 2 sleep. And then I was on that kind of cycle, like 3, 4, 5 hours of sleep, then another couple hours before the stream. Lately, I've been up for a couple hours after the stream, but I wake up a lot closer to the start of the stream. It just feels even more degenerate to go to bed at noon and wake up at 7, but I feel like I'm getting better sleep. I'm feeling more rested, even though under the old sleep schedule, I really felt pretty good most of the time. I was kind of more napping like as a precaution. I wouldn't be tired during the stream, but now it's like I've only been up for what time did I get up? 7? I've only been up for like 7 or 8 hours or whatever. So. I'm a cat. I sleep whenever. Just woke up today. Yeah. I mean, if you ain't got a job or friends or family, yeah, you can do whatever you want. Or even if you have those things, just tell them to meet up with you around around your schedule. Poker. Poker's you play poker for a living? Feels like that's a lot harder to do now than it probably would have been 10 or 20 years ago. Now that a lot of the theory's been deduced and the equations have been solved and the players are all better. Like, back in my day, we would take all the money from guys like Dreads, maybe. You know, you'd identify a mark, take all their money, outplay them on every step of the game, and then leave them feeling like it was luck that lost them everything. They come back again the next week. I play Ignition, and I live in Texas. What is Ignition? Is that a website? Or are you also an F1 driver like me? I want to go to the lodge in Texas, but I have to get a flight. What's the lodge? What is the lodge? Is that a place? Is that a casino? Can't get enough armor to kill it. His death rattle goes off before my death rattle. Might just have to rip Boom next turn. Get 2 good things back. Lodge overrated. It's full of Euros and pros. If you check out the lodge, check out Houston or Dallas. Good advice. What's the problem with European players then? Are they just too good? With their superior with their superior educational systems and their love of the wooden clogs? I could see it. It's a poker club owned by YouTubers. It's a soft live game? Ah, okay. They're good and they study. Yeah, you don't want that. You don't want good players. Gotta admit, I'm with you there. Is Rag living? Holy smokes. Was not expecting Rag to live. That could have gone better. Still good. Could have been better. They should make Ragnos immune to fire spells. Agreed.
Astonishing.
These backs are booming.
Live streams are always soft. You gotta find a way to get on them. Lodge used to be really soft, but now the pros are invading. So how long have you been doing poker as a career? I'd like to know. Also, 6 wins with Warrior. Remember, Warrior has a 40% win rate. So we're kind of popping off here, I feel. What does soft mean? I think easy. Like the players are bad. So if you're a good player, that's where you would want to play. So you could make more money. A couple years. Studied during quarantine. So can I ask? Feel free to not answer. Did you start with a large bankroll? Have you like lost it all and regained it, or I mean, if you've been doing it for a few years, you must have some money left or have made some.
Job done.
Started a few months ago. Started buying in, I think 200. Okay. So okay, so you may be like typing responses. Do you have like Like you're like, okay, started at 200, now I'm at 400 or whatever. Now I'm at 4,000,
Much lighter.
steadily going up. So do you have like a number you're like, hey, if I start steadily going down, I'm gonna stop? Or like, hey, if I get to this number while going up, I'm gonna stop? Now at 2K? Okay, right on. So if you lost it all, would you find a way to get back to just to keep grinding? We all have rules for buy-ins, but I mean like in your life, not in one session. Not a rare card.
Wow, it looks just like me.
Would never let myself lose it all, but would you be okay? I mean, like not okay, but like, would you go down to 200? Back down to 200? You're like, hey, I'm back where I started? Or is that or you're like, I'm not gonna go below 1,000? I'm looking at some junk here. I gotta look a little more closely. Polygarn. Oh, but he's gonna make him cost more. That is a problem, ain't it? I can't. Oh, I did still lose it. Oh my god, I thought I couldn't. What else would I have done? This? Maybe. Yeah, I would have done that. I forgot he has rush too. He has rush, he has rush, he has rush. It's gonna be hard to win this one either way. It's 0 mana. Wretched queen. 1 out of 100 bankroll is pretty conservative. I think the rule is like 1/30th with the money you have, you should buy in with max 1/30th. So if you had, I'm trying to think what those numbers would be. It's 3. 3 doesn't let me kill anything.
Might or magic, I'll withstand it all.
We just play it safe. Okay, and sorry, is this a career or is this more of like a hobby or like a what's the word? A side hustle? Side hustle?
It is me.
The problem is he's going to get it back, but I guess he has to cast it again. To cast it, I suppose. And if he doesn't, well, I'll play it. Career for me, but I just started. It was mostly a side hustle. Now I'm doing it for bread. Oh, okay. Like a pigeon then. Like a pigeon. Looking for a carbohydrate treat. Dude. Is he not killing it? No, he's got to be killing it. He's just goofing around. He's just fooling me. He's just trying to fool me. What is this card? Oh my god. Oh my god! I don't know if I've ever attacked with something with Colligarn and then kept what I,
Fall before the imps damn it. Grasp it.
Job done.
I mean, I get the guy back. Kind of unfortunate, but what are you gonna do? Let the wretched queen down. Yo! Pardon my exclamations. Dude, that's so fucking annoying. We're done. Immortal Coil it and then Colligarn and push what? 6 down to 8. Or he's gonna, you know, do the thing. I get it back, I have to replay it. I can't replay it. He's gonna replay it. I'm back at 6:15 a.m. and RedBeard is on. It's great to have you here. Random secret? Yeah, I mean, you can't play around it. The range is too big. We got unlucky, sure, but you can't play around it. Is he killing me? Why in God's name would you not call a garden there? Wait, I didn't play Call a Garden. Wait, did I? No, I played Wretched Queen. Oh, I'm stupid. He has a Wretched Queen, not a Call a Garden. Duh. Okay. So I can pull his Wretched Queen out. Doesn't really help me that much, actually. I can get 3. So I can trade. Trade this one, maybe. Taunt that can get a buff. I can play this. Trade here doesn't really help me. Really want to kill that. Shoots nothing. It's just this minus the buff there. I thought he had a Collie Guard though. Still annoyed, I've got to admit. Nether? Bump Nether, get your Wretched Queen on the board?
I sense your struggle.
So I can hit one, I can hit another one. I can get up to 5 armor, that's not enough. Bump one, it's not good. Trying to think about this. Just try to YOLO this card out and hope to hit nothing. Emitter, kaboom. I played not safety, not containment. So I need to get containment unit down. And then it needs to die. Alright, let's start here. Good night, Chad and RedBeard. Going to try and sleep. Lurk mode. Good luck at the tables. Yeah, I wish you both good luck. Thanks for engaging in my questions. For sharing your guys' insight. I appreciate that. I've never played. I used to play poker with my friends live. We would play, but like it was very casual. We would, you know, buy in and stuff, but I used to play online poker way back in the day, not so much these days. I think with how sophisticated the theory has kind of gotten, I would do it more for leisure. I'd buy in for $50, and if I made $50, I'd be happy, and if I lost $50, I wouldn't be that unhappy. I would go into it with that mentality. Hmm. 5/5 rush. That's pretty rough for me. Wow. Wow, that went not so great for me. I mean, this is quote-unquote free. I think I should take this now. Go here. Reborn. Dummy. So maybe we go Dummy Reborn. Depending on what he does. If he doesn't put a lot of power on the board, I might go Containment Reborn.
Out of my jungle.
What do you think about Carpet? Not a big fan of Carpet. Although Carpet in my bedroom's nice because you wake up in the morning and here it doesn't get so cold, but I wouldn't want to put my feet on the cold ground right when I wake up. Growing up, we had almost all carpet. My parents' house was pretty old. Ooh. That's kind of nice. But you know what? I want to... Alright, I'm going to do this. Because... Well, because why not? I think that's probably a better thing to get back than this even. Just because the taunts matter. Can we get this added? What do you think about the downstairs carpet? You know, I don't really mind... I don't really mind a downstairs carpet. I don't mind downstairs hardwood either. Is that what it is? I don't mind a lack of... I don't really care what anybody does down there. I think, given the option, I would say like some maintenance be preferred. Certainly not required. Hardwood? I don't know. A lack of carpet? I think it's more important to find somebody you get along pretty well with. I think it's more important to find somebody you can communicate with, your wants and desires, your needs. I think that stuff's probably more important.
I have things you never knew you wanted.
Giving something like this rush can be pretty potent. It's important to floss your teeth with their pubes. No pubic hair is more important. No, comma, pubic hair is more important? Or no pubic hair is more important? Did you miss a... Did you miss some punctuation, or am I to read that as saying to know Frank's pubic preferences? Public pubic preferences. Preferably. 7 wins with the worst class in the meta? What are you gonna say about that, poet?
Garrosh versus Kael'thas. The power of evil cannot be matched.
Victory or death!
I can't believe we got to infinite. This is for the scholars. In 100 years. They're gonna be going through your, I haven't really liked keeping those. I guess if I'm keeping a taunt, there's an argument, but... What if I don't get any more taunts? Then it's not a good card. Could get poison, and I'd like to have it on the board. Divine Shield could be okay too. You could play this, and if you hit a 2, then the 2 is available to you next turn. Going for Buttface. Buttface himself. Imagine humanity learning about Twitch chat in 2,000 years. Gonna be reclassified as the either the dark ages or the return to the dark ages would be my professional guess. The return to the dark ages. Okay, you know what? I actually have some piles going here. that will be effectively sorted soon.
Let's lighten the mood.
7? Is 7 a lot? Yeah, kinda. I'm at 15, and it's turn 4. And I played a 1-drop on 1 and a 2/3 Divine Shield that free killed his minion. On 2! On turn 2! And I'm at 15. Oh, God. You don't love to see that if you're a RedBeard fan.
This place is scary.
Turn 4! Turn 4! Poor guy. Says so many ridiculous things. And then you guys come in here and just make fun of him constantly, even though it's kind of, you know, funny and deserved. Have you no shame? This place is scary, man.
Don't dismiss a subtle tremor.
Did that thing just say? Don't dismiss a summer trend? I don't want to lose my armor. You know, I'm just not going to swing. So it could be the difference between, like, sniping a slightly bigger minion somewhere.
Fellow my lord.
Boy, that's good, and that's good. I mean, I might get a flame strike, right? Let's drop this one, we'll get a mana here. It's a mage, he's gotta do something that's good for us, right? Any tips to get 12 wins with shamans? I'm stuck on 11. Draft one more living prairie, and then you're in. Maybe an extra grove fin or 2 might get you there. Or just make sure you're going first in the 12 win game. That'll probably boost your likelihood of winning by about 10 or 15%.
Time's short.
Look how it burns! Tusks won't stop shattering.
Alright, I've got 2 armor. Wait, what do I have now? Flame Geyser? Dude, that's only about 15 billion million gajillion times worse than what I had. This card will cost me 3. That will be effectively free, but it's still not big enough. So if I play this and then whack here first, and it's a clear, right? 0-3 for me, 2 shamans and 2 barcodes. One of the shamans was a barcode. It can be tough. It can be tough out there. Playing in the Hearthstone arena. I've had a lot of decks start like 1 and 2 recently. And then end up going like... we had a couple go like 10 wins. But it's like your good decks can just as easily go 1 and 3 or 0 and 3 as they can go 10 and 3. And that's like... it's kind of tough, you know? I think you want to minimize that feeling as much as you can if you're Hearthstone. Why is he just unloading on me like... I don't know. Mr. McBanterface? Well, I was just thinking... what a guy. I was just thinking... you know, I was like, maybe we'll end after this run. Maybe just stream nothing. But now maybe we'll stream something else after this run instead. Maybe that new game that just came out that everybody's raving about. Thank you, McBanter. The show must go on. I also apologize. I didn't realize the timing. I was like, oh crap, I could run out of time. But hey, can we get a shout out for Mr. McBanter? I don't know if I have any mods here. You know what? I've never done this before. Let me try. Wait, crap. No, sorry. I just Control F the last stream I was watching. Check out McBanter. I don't know what he's ranked right now. Probably either rank 0 or rank 1. Constructed Gamer, Elite Extraordinaire. Very kind of him. And thank you, Merc, for gifting one to the man himself. I don't think this guy's really doing what he ought to be doing. I think I just got rid of the literal worst card of all time. Frostbite on my own guy would suck. Wind Fury. I get 1 mini. Can I throw away a mini? Sorry, Mr. McBanter, I'm stuck. Get a copy of a random beast in your deck. Wait, that's good. Oh, no, no! I needed 1 more space. After you play a minion with the same attack as this, summon a copy of it. Holy Christmas. I don't have any undeads, though. I don't have any undeads. Dude, this is horrible. What have I done?
Yeah, I don't need.
I thought I was going to draw my bird, but then my hand was too full. I have some stuff to take care of, but hope you have a good rest of the stream. Thank you so much, Mr. McBanter. I do appreciate it very much. And like I said, I hope, you know, I'm happy to help you whenever you know, we're in your debt, my friend. We're in your debt. Please. Dude, what if you didn't kill that? Just summon so many wretched 1/1s.
Do not fear, corruption contained. Brothers, oh dear summons us.
The brothers. Hodor summons us. Spell damage plus gain spell. Oh, it would only last for 1 more path. Banter has to go to his 4 a.m. stuff. He's a guy, man. He's a guy. I really wish you guys, hope you guys check out McBanter, support him because he supports us. And he's gonna keep us alive. But I gotta finish this run. Which, you know, you know, maybe we'll go 12. The bat. Wait, how many spells is this? What the shit? Banter is just dandy. I convinced him to start saving for retirement today. Well, that was probably really fun for him. As a young person, you really love, typically, I think, when old people tell you to worry about the future. And then you look at them and they're all gross looking and you're like, ugh, why am I listening? Worst Yogg ever? I thought it was pretty good for him. It didn't draw, it didn't, you know, buff my board like mine usually do. GG, we did pretty well there. I moisturize, I don't look a day over 16. Are you 16? Because if you are, that doesn't count. And it doesn't count if you're moisturizing, you know, depending how far down your moisturization routine goes. I mean, you know, you're using it on your penis.
Garrosh versus Rexar.
Oh, and I suppose I should talk a little bit about what we do here. If you're from McBanter stream, well, chat disgusts me. We play Hearthstone Arena, which is kind of like Constructed, but you just play with all the worst cards. We're playing the worst class right now, and somehow managed to get 8 wins with it. It's been a lot of fun. Do we lotion our penis here? Some do, some don't. I don't know who. I was really hoping to get a copy of this one, because when you buff this one, it actually becomes actively worse a lot of the time. I have one singular 3-drop in my deck. So while skipping turn 3 kind of sucks, it is not unexpected. Deal 2. Suppose 4 is more likely to kill something. I will not have 4 armor to start the turn, but I could have 3. No, I can't have 3 either. Could have 1.
We've created a temporal anomaly.
We created a temporal anomaly. Do I just have to tempo one out? I guess we can always look here first. Might be better. Yeah, that's probably better. Maybe even the 1 drop's better. Suppose I can quote-unquote kill one. Kill another one. It's probably our best bet rather than killing nothing. Every crevice, every penis, even the ones that aren't your own. Holy shit. Turns out skipping turns 1 through 3. Ill-advised. But I could play that, play this, could die, and then just top deck Inventor Boom. Not that that'll guarantee we win the game, but could be the sequence of our plays here. 8 and 3? I got this and this. I can kill that. I think this deck is overperformed. It's probably a below average. I guess, again, it's probably an average warrior with one of the top 2 legendaries. We passed a Nelly, and I think the deck ended up a lot more fun because of it. And honestly, Boom has been great. Oh, Wildfire on a Hunter. So now his hero power just 3. How often have we done Dummy and a Boom? We've gotten Dummy or Containment Unit from Boom probably 3 or 4 times. A combination of Dummy, Claw Machine, and Containment Unit probably like 4 or 5 times. I feel like we've gotten Claw and Containment back more often. One game we discovered a Sneed's old Shredder, and that kind of
This will break your
provided some. I think we got a Shredder back. We cast Boom a lot though. At least half the games. We've won 80% of them. I don't think we've cast Boom and lost. Sneeds, yeah, we discovered a Sneeds from, I believe, Omega Assembly. We got a Sneeds from there. Okay, could pray to hit the 2/3 and play this and rush and kill the 4/4. I kind of like that. What else could we do? Steal the health, shoot for 0. Yeah, it's probably just this. Pick off the most power. Incentivize him to trade the poison, maybe. I guess he could trade the poison into the 8 drop, but that's okay too. Why didn't he use the immune rush? I don't think it was immune. Was it? You know what, I'm gonna be honest, I wasn't paying attention. Frog! Frog! So we have got the 2 quote-unquote big mechs. So there's a chance we could just draw Boom and drop it now. Like, Boom is a viable play. YOLO the Troublemaker and pray to hit the 7/3. Play the Sword Eater. Can't gain more than 2. Like, if I get hero power for 3. I guess we could always take a look here first. Only a dummy would pass the dummy here. Play that one in case he has a, I get a rock. Maybe I play the rock and play this. If he has a deadly, it makes it harder to kill this. You can win, I believe in you. Thanks, Juicy. I'm gonna try my best. Is that okay?
Give me your best shot.
As long as that 7/3 dies. It's actually definitely not guaranteed. That was close. Can try to YOLO the Troublemaker again. Take the health and trade the 9/3. It's close. Don't have the mech anymore. I'll start here. What about Pyromancer? I only have 1 spell. Bit flunky then. I'm scared. This place is scary. The mech there? Why do I want the mech? I don't. Alright, I'm just gonna play a Sludge Belcher. I have a wall of taunts. Seems like a lot. I meant just give a mediocre attempt. Well, that's my best. My best is mediocre, as I'm sure you already know. He's playing Big Hunter, and I'm playing Big Warrior. Well, right now, dinosaurs are winning. Oh no. Saw that coming. No! Why was that cheaper? What was cheaper and why? How did he play both of those in one turn? From the 1-mana Discover, maybe? Man, that was a what was that, a 7/7 or an 8/8? I don't know. Rush. 1.5 Pyroblast my face. With a, with another trigger on the way. Like I had another trigger. Oops. Okay. I mean, that was an awesome, awesome run. If you're watching it on YouTube, don't forget to hit the like, the comment, the subscribe, hit all those buttons. I'm pretty sure it helps me out immensely.